When the Kahnawà Labor Office opened several months ago, the big question was, will it work? I remember speaking to Mike O'Brien when it opened, and there were goals to be attained, but no one thought that it would be as successful as it is today. Last week, I was in a meeting when I found that 13 community members had gone in a single day to ask for assistance. So we went to talk to the people within the Labor Office to find out what's going on.
A lot of what we're trying to do is for the social development and socioeconomic needs of the community. Getting our workers, getting our people who like still to do a lot of blue collar work into the trades, into the construction trades, and accessing that potential off reserve living next to the second or third biggest city in the country and the work that's there.
At the beginning, most of the people that came to me was for opportunities to work on the new hospital project. Now we have people coming in to see us to work both on the hospital project, on the Mercier Bridge, and also out there in Quebec, and to get into the construction industry there.
We've probably had 90 clients come in here in the past 6 months or so, and people looking for work we put people to work in Boston, Montreal, the Champlain Bridge, even like Louis said, the Mercier Bridge. A couple of guys came in for their certification. So what my goal is that we're trained, we're certified, we're educated. I want to see our program equal to or better as the CCQ or OSHA safety cards, and we've been doing this for 100 years. We should be afforded the rights as well as CCQ. Our competency cards should be recognized everywhere as well.
When we started this thing, there was a lot of concern over whose jurisdiction, whose authority would reside in the community. Basically because the Mercier Bridge was the major factor in what we were dealing with. But as I said earlier, the bridge work, although it seems like it will, probably will not last forever. The large hospital project won't last forever. For our guys to keep working, for our people to keep working in all the construction trades, we have to take advantage of that city and the province as a whole. So the efforts of us and Dave working with both the CCQ and the unions have worked out well. And I think Oliver had mentioned, results are what count. When people see people getting jobs and fitting in out there and understanding what's required out there, and that there is help from the CCQ in attaining their competency certificate, or there is help from the union in getting that actual job on that work site. That's the results that show.
Most of the clients come to me was specifically usually to get their CCQ, how to get it. Years ago, it was a lot. I have mine. It was difficult. We didn't have as much cooperation as we do now.
Now, it's expanded to other trades. We have carpenters, plumbers, cement finishers, electricians who've went to trade school, and they're coming to us for the next step. I finished the school, I have my certificate, my completion certificate, I have my transcript from the Quebec education minister. What's my next move? I don't know where to go.
To add to that, though, we have to take the other side of the equation, and that's, besides workers, we're talking about the contractors and the companies themselves. Since those days you're talking about, a lot of our people have started going to the business for themselves, whether it's construction in terms of ironworking or even construction in carpentry, whatever. The opportunity for those people to work off the reserve, then take advantage of that bigger market is there too. And we'll be working with the Quebec organizations the same way we're working with the CCQ to get those contractors out there and afford them the opportunity to make even more money or expand their business. And there is an impact on our workers, because it's clear that companies hire men, or companies hire workers, to be correct. The more companies we have out there, the more our workers will be hired. It's that simple. So it's a twofold effect of working with where we've gone as a community and having businessmen and entrepreneurs in the construction business. It helps them, it helps the economy, and it helps get more workers out there.